I brought you over to my personal whiteboard working space inside the Performance Institute offices. This is zone of genius for me, where I work out strategic vision for our company and also for our clients. I say zone of genius because I have a unique ability to work through client systems and models, complicated concepts, and bring them down into spaces like this that can be understood, explained, and taught, and even take people through a very powerful process. And it's something that's unique. It's a gift to me, and I'm excited to share you how my mind works, and teach you how we can do this. So here we are back, and remember what we're fighting with the Pyramid of Allure, which you now see the full scale of the Pyramid of Allure. Remember, what we're fighting is the marketplace axis of evil. We're fighting competition, commoditization, and distraction. So for you in a startup company or a small solopreneur, we must overcome those obstacles, and we must do it quickly. Now remember, we had two options to do that. We could either have the largest marketing budget in your space, or we can be fascinating. This is not on the table for us. We recognize this is off the mark for you and for where we're at in working with you. So we're going to focus here. We're going to be fascinating, and we're going to be highly effective in what we do and how we do it. Now I'm going to go fast. Most people presenting their businesses are generalists. They present in such a way that they're a jack of all trades. They'll do anything that their clients ask for. They'll meet or beat any price. And if I'm honest, as CEO or leader of 3 different companies and the target of every salesperson, everything in the world, when I hear those key phrases, I know I have a generalist on my hands. I have my buyer hat on. I hear those phrases. I know I have a generalist on my hands, and my honest thought process is it's going to take me more time investment to get them where they need to be to help me than it's worth for what they can save me. I will delegate them. I'll push them aside, but most often I'm going to avoid them altogether, or delegate them to somebody who's going to waste your time. You do not want to be in this generalist position. You need to move beyond that quickly. On the other side of the base pyramid of allure, which is the celebrity side, we are focused, or the personal branding side, we're talking about average. And there's nothing wrong with being a good, normal, average person, but this does not help you in your goal of overcoming the marketplace axis of evil and elevating your business quickly. So we need to be able to move quickly from normal or average into a new position if we're going to build allure for yourself and your company and increase sales rapidly. Here's how we're going to do it. First phase. First of all, these types of strategic analysis, position, and vision are exactly the kind of things that I do for clients. And we'll do this together. We'll also do this in the group model, and you'll see exactly how we do this as you go through orientations for building your pitch, building your persona, building your posture in a very, very powerful light. It's exactly what we're going to do, is move very, very quickly. We're also going to teach you how to pitch in a powerful way, how to put together high-end offers, and how to also to close those sales very, very quickly in ways that you have not done before. I'm blessed to have been trained at the very highest level of sales, and to be a trainer at the various highest levels of leadership selling techniques. And we'll be teaching you those techniques so that you can pitch very powerfully and then move those clients very quickly into your highest end products and services. And the other thing that we will do is we will not play in the low end of your services any longer. You will not have to be a la carted by service clients You will be able to package things in new ways in big, powerful, high-end premium packages so that your sales will elevate quickly, but you'll also be working with highly committed and engaged clients with which you can have the greatest amount of impact. This is critical both for the client and for you, and we'll change this game for you very, very quickly as we elevate sales and move you up the pyramid of allure. The first phase we will make is from generalist to expert. We will work in the 4-quadrant business model, which you will see immediately in orientation. If you have not already seen it in my keynote, we'll work very quickly into a 4-quadrant business model. We'll know who your target audience is in a new way that you have not known them before. We'll develop premium priced products and services in a new way that you've not had before. We will understand the areas of need of your ideal clients in a way that you have not before, and we will understand the 3 or 4 critical factors where you can make the greatest and most significant impact with those clients in the fastest way possible. Between those things, between those where those 3rd and 4th quadrants intersect in that model will be your secret sauce. We're going to identify your secret sauce, the subject of your expertise, very, very quickly, and we'll begin to leverage that. We will begin to leverage that. On the other side, we will work on fascination. We will work on your personal branding and how you present yourself on and offline everywhere that you present, so that it's very, very clear to anyone who is investigating you or doing due diligence on you and your company that you are in fact an expert and are in fact very, very successful. What we're going to build is rapid KLT. Rapid KLT. If you don't know KLT, you should know, like, and trust. We are going to build rapid know, like, and trust among clients and prospects in their investigation phase. This is also going to be, this is personal branding, and this personal branding is also going to be very powerful and impactful to you, not only in sales, but also in negotiating with creditors and vendors, getting opportunities for financing, getting investments and partners, and attracting those that want to do business with you. And as your company grows, this is also a huge critical factor in attracting top talent that want to work with someone who is a successful expert that has that rapid KLT and clearly defined secret sauce. This is the beginnings of the creation of allure and the beginnings of building your posture and position for the influence and access that you see represented here by your business and personal branding in the holy grail of personal and business branding that we refer to atop the pyramid of allure. Let me give you one last tip before we move on. The prognostication here. As we begin to elevate to the next level, we're beginning to use the media, right? We're going to position you based on your celebrity status and your expertise. We're going to position you in such a way that the media comes to you. The number one factor that we will use to do that is prognostication. You see, anybody can report. There's nothing to it, right? Any kid out of college can report on what happened. But it's a real expert and someone who the media postures strategically that prognosticates or predicts the future. So what we will do is we will help you to strategically create bold predictions that are very enticing to your ideal target client, alarming to prospects that are checking you out and causing them to want to move forward very quickly with you, and also highly engaging to the media. We'll talk more about that in video number 3. Now, there is some significant vetting criteria that you need to be aware of. I want you to be clear on this. We're vetting candidates to this in a very strategic way. So even at this group level coaching, it's critical that you have the right factors. Candidates must have a strong entrepreneurial mindset. You need to have an enthusiasm for promotion and for sales. We're going to teach you a lot of these skills, but you've got to have a good enthusiasm for it. You're also going to need to be committed to making a big leap. It's very, very important that you not be stuck in the way things work around here, because when we begin to change models like this, as you've seen, and we leverage Milgram's law and Ziff's law and put you in a position of marketplace leadership, there's going to be some major opportunities come your way, and you're going to want to be willing and ready to embrace that. You're going to need to be, you don't have to be comfortable on camera like I am or in front of a room like I am, but you need to be willing to learn. You need to be willing to embrace the idea of leveraging media and multiple media, and you've got to be willing to learn. We'll teach you to do it, but you've got to be willing to learn. You've also got to be committed to being a dynamic case study. As you move forward and you're investigating, right? We're building KLT with you. You're investigating me and our Performance Institute company. You're seeing case study representations. You're committing, if you move forward in this, to being a successful client and a dynamic case study that others can learn from and follow. Lastly, when we begin to elevate you, in particular when the media begins to pay attention to you, criticism will come. And you need to be immune to the criticism of competitors and naysayers, because especially when we come back in video 3 and you see what happens there, you're going to attract attention in a way that you have not attracted before. This is critical if we're going to overcome the marketplace axis of evil. But it's very important that you understand that criticism and success go hand in hand. And when you begin to create something that's worth criticizing, good things are happening. If you want to move forward from here, you're welcome to do so. You can move forward based on that vetting criteria. You can go to celebrityceomodel.com and you can go ahead and log in and sign in to the group level, startup level coaching at celebrityceomodel.com. If you want to learn more and you want to see what happens at the very top of the Pyramid of Allure, I invite you to come back for video number 3 in just a couple minutes.